Welcome back, everyone, to our playthrough of Animal Crossing, the later years.
The later years.
Yeah.
Tom Nook got into some weird things with blood, and this is what happens to your island now.
Nook presents.
So, this is going to be probably our last recording session for the main game. Jordan, do you want to... Well, I guess we'll wait till we have the first thing, and then Jordan will explain what I'm doing.
Yeah. Thomas just has to go do some grocery shopping, if you will. No, he needs ingredients for the goulash. Hey, wait, somebody's not in the chair.
My whore is gone! Does she have anything to say about it? You just gonna cry, or are you sad the whore's gone too? She crying or laughing?
She's laughing.
Oh.
If you go, after you kill Rom, if you go to some of the houses where people talk to you, they just start, like, screaming or crying or yelling or laughing at you and once instead of speaking any words now. That's a little gross.
Somebody's been bleeding on this floor!
Spaghetti?
What say you?
There ain't no more survivors. There can't be. Yarnum's done for.
Not if I have anything to say about it. I was named king, and I will save my kingdom. Why did the blood stop? Down. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, if it wasn't clear, she was pregnant.
Is it mine? It looks like it could be mine.
Right? Sure does, doesn't it?
So she literally just gave birth to one of those things.
Yep.
So why is the orphanage full of them?
Because it's the implication is that it's like they're like old god children, sort of.
It can't be. This is a nightmare.
That's what everybody says when they see my face for the first time. Is she laughing or crying?
I'm gonna be honest, kind of sounds like both.
Let me in on the depressing joke. So, I assume I gotta kill it.
Probably.
I'm sorry, child that may or may not be Zoldu. Just know when you get to the next life that you don't know for sure who Zoldoon is. So it might not have been your dad that
It does
killed
look
you.
just like you because it's all red.
I know.
Can you get a close up on it? I wish there's a way you could close up. Actually, no. You know what you need to do? Turn your screen around and try to angle it so it's close to the ground. Oh, it's too high. It's not gonna be low enough. I was hoping you could get a screen of it and you right beside each other, and then you could edit it to have a heart around the two.
Okay, here I go. I won't hit her by accident, will I?
I mean, can you target it?
Nope.
You hear the noise that it's making?
Nope. Is it making a noise?
It's making like a little chirping noise.
Chirping? You're one of those bird babies. You ain't no son of mine. Oops. Well...
You didn't hit her.
Oh, she dies anyway?
Yes.
Is she, like, tied to it or something?
It's not really explained in that way that Bloodborne likes to do.
1/3 of umbilical cord.
Yeah. This game is gross if people haven't noticed.
I got some new shoes.
Oh, you gotta put those on.
Can I put them on?
Yes.
They're an actual clothes?
Yes.
Oh yeah, show some leg. The king shall honor your sacrifice by showing a little leg.
Something about your character, like, sure, like, the implication is all your skin is the same color as your face, but actually seeing it on your legs is somehow, like, unnerving.
Actually, that's a good... I know we have the whole king thing going, so I'm not going to change the crown, but I wonder if there is something else that might look... A dress! Oh!
Well, you were wearing, like, I think the chest piece you were wearing was, like, a nobleman's chest piece or something?
Mm-hmm. Knight's garb, yeah.
Yeah. There's also, like, the cane armor that you could wear, but I don't know if you actually have that.
No, I do not. No, everything's too foofy. No, no.
That makes you look buff.
No, I had that one already. I guess I'm sticking with my kingly shirt, but I'll have the girly shoes from now on.
That's fucking perfect.
Hey, nun! Looks like it's just you and me now. I know, funny, right?
No, she's laughing at your shoes.
Well,
She's laughing at your shoes and bare legs. Are you really gonna take such a slight to your kingly status?
she's laughing at me, not with me.
Unfortunately.
I might regret this. Oh. Is she immortal or did I just miss?
You missed.
Tell the other nuns what you saw. You know what? Just to be different. Whoa. Who the hell are you? You know what? You didn't even flinch when a big axe swung next to your face and I shot you point blank and you just sort of went, ooh! So you get to live.
I'm almost kind of sad that it wasn't some, like, weirdly obnoxious, like, old SNES, like, death or damage sound. Like the... what game am I thinking of? Damn it, I can't think of it. Like some old... It's like like Joe and Mac or, like, one of the fucking Johnny Dash games where the, like, the sound of getting hit was just oh.
So, Jordan, do you want to explain where I'm going now and what the umbilical cord was?
So, to get the different this game actually has 3 prospective endings. To get, yes, this is the right way. To get the true ending, the third boss, if you will, you have to get 3 umbilical cords. If you remember from, I believe, maybe the episode or the episode... No, it had to be maybe 3 or 4 episodes ago by now. But you get a note that says 3/3 cord. 3/3 cord, something along those lines. That's basically telling you need to get 3 umbilical cords, and you can get what's called a 1/3 of an umbilical cord. Technically, you can get 4 of them. Don't worry about it. Are you going the right way? Did you check?
Yeah,
I think that's the door, yeah. Don't miss.
Eh, 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 ah. Damn it. Hello. Good sir.
But, so you need to consume those items to get the last boss. So basically, Murgo is going to be, or Murgo's wet nurse, if you will, is the next boss that we'll be doing, and technically that is the first end game. The second end boss is optional, and if you decide to fight that one, then if you kill it, you need to consume this item to then unlock the third boss, or if you do not, an entirely different ending occurs.
And the first umbilical we got was just now from what's-her-face.
Yes.
And where I'm going now has the other umbilical cord.
And the area we're going now is like a deep lore area. You remember what the area is that we're going to, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you get one from the first end boss, and technically you can also get one from the fake Yasefka, but we ended up killing her before the phase where she would give killing her. I think there's actually an easier way for you to get there. I think if you go, hold on, go to your right, go to, like on the middle bridge there. See that first puddle? No, stop on that where that note was.
Oh,
Go to the other puddle. Go to the other one.
No, I think
The one to your left, because I think there's one space where you just step forward and you land on it. Yeah, I think it might be right there. Yeah, and then heal. And then you just need to step forward.
Ah! So I noticed when we died just now, we must not have ever come down here because that thing's still alive down there pushing
Yes, it is. Then the door is not closed.
So this is an optional side area that just leads back into Cathedral Ward that we could have used to circumvent.
I mean, after you're done in here, you might as well pass through that way because that's the only way you're gonna get out.
Oh, that's true.
So we'll be able to. It's like a 20-second area. It makes me really sad because it looks like they could have done a lot with that area. It just kind of is a weird side path that only exists in case you didn't do one thing in the game. But it's so obscure you might never have used it even if you didn't do that thing. So.
Doesn't this place look familiar, everybody?
Is it your home on Zul'Dun?
Where's the doll?
Oh yeah, you were wanting more silly clothes. You can get some.
Oh, that's right. That is here. I remember that. I remember where... Yeah. Dang, it's a shame that I'm a king because I would totally wear the doll hat. Ha-ha! Now I have a frilly cape.
Also, another interesting thing to note is those umbilical cords. Each one actually has different text.
Oh, really?
Yes.
See the doll gloves when that's on. Oh, they're literally just little gloves.
Can't tell because they basically blend in with your skin.
What if I just went into the final fight like this? Just underwear, shoes, and a crown, and gloves.
I mean, you could.
I think it makes it look more absurd that he's like 70% dressed.
And then he has shoes, yeah.
So yeah, what is the explanation for this, Jordan? Why there's a hunter's workshop in the real world?
Because
And
this
it's-
is the real Hunter's Workshop.
And it's yeah, okay. So the
This
other
is
one is literally
This is so. The thing is, the big, like, one of the main concepts of this game is the waking world, the nightmare, and the dream. And whatever the nightmare and the dream are, it's not entirely explained, and I think it's kind of supposed to be left up to interpretation. There's a lot of theories about it, and there's a lot of people who have like speculated about what they are, but they are basically, for lack of a better way of putting it, a parallel world or a reflection or an alternate dimension of the real world. So the original Hunter's Workshop with the original hunters led by Gurman, and that involved Maria and Ludwig and Walter and all of them back in the very beginning, was here. And the Hunter's Workshop kind of worked kind of in secret with the church, just because like in the beginning they were trying to be quiet about the beast plague, like they didn't want to spread panic. So that's why the workshop is in a very hidden spot. Like it was kind of think of it like a kind of covert secret police, specifically for hunting beasts, the people that went out of control. And now, as time went on, it became more and more obvious that it was a problem, and that's why you had hunters like Ludwig, because Ludwig became like a sort of Captain America, if you will, of the hunters, because all these that's when they started like deputizing people, and they started having like groups of people doing hunts, because now everyone knew it was a problem, and you had these like bastion hunters like Ludwig who were very like inspirational and like kind of symbols of the hunt now. And then now we're to now where it's just like shit has massively hit the fan. But this building that you're in now is the original building way long time ago, like a way long time ago. And now for some reason there is something called the Hunter Dream that has yourself, the doll, and Gurman in it. And it's clear that other people have also been to the dream, because if you remember when Jura killed you, he made a comment that he thinks that I don't remember exactly how he words it, but it's something along the lines of, I would think that you still have dreams, and to think on the hunt and its purpose. So clearly mentioning, like, he expects you to come back, think about the hunt, and like clearly making reference to the dream. And also, it's unfortunate that you didn't end up getting Eileen's questline, because she also makes a comment about how she no longer dreams, and that this is her last quote-unquote chance. So, out of all the hunters we know, there is very clear indication that both Jura, the machine gun guy on the top of the clock tower, in case you're remembering who I was talking about, and Eileen were also hunters of the dream at some point. So, for some reason, and there's lots of speculation on this, it's like a coterminous cycle. It keeps going, and it's potentially happening at the same time. It's not entirely clear, or it's just happening like sequentially. It's not entirely clear if each hunter's goal or each hunter's like objective that they were given was the same. There's speculation that the thing that makes the hunter's dream exist, which we haven't seen yet, actually wants to kill other things like itself, because they're potentially hostile to each other, and maybe that's why the dream exists, or potentially that the dream is different for each hunter. But the speculation is that the only real thing in Dream are yourself and Gurman, technically.
And you mentioned the doll,
Yes,
who happens to be right here.
the real doll. Not a living creature. Or somehow sentient creature.
Creepy!
Did you get the old hunter bone?
Yep. No, let me grab the thing.
You have to go from the side.
There is the other
1/3 of an
umbilical
umbilical
cord.
cord. So when you look at that one sample, I'll just quickly rate it with my screen. Yeah, that one. So, a great relic, also known as Cord of the Eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Now, the speculation here is that this was used to summon a great one, and what's the word I'm looking for? The result was the creation of the hunter's dream. And then if you look at this one, and Owedon, the formless great one, is no different. To think it was corrupted blood that began this eldritch liaison. So the speculation is that Ariana's child is a child of Owedon. And that's also the speculation for Margot, because you can hear Margot crying throughout the entire game after you kill Rom, no matter where you are. And when you go to where Margot actually is, notice there's nothing in there. So it's speculated that he is also formless, like his quote-unquote father. And then the other one. Yeah, so and then you'll get a third one, kill the next boss. But yeah, so basically where we are now is like a reflection of from the past. I could probably spend like an hour literally reciting my understanding of the plotline, but parts of that are like rooted in the DLC too, and are a little bit spoilery. But suffice it to say, the hunters and church all came from Bergenworth, where Willem the dude in the chair was. Wow, you sure cut that beast. So if you recognize him, he's a beast-possessed soul. He's the only one in the normal game. It's a very weird choice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised we didn't come down here. I must have just remembered this was here, because in the Chalice dungeons, when we fought things that looked like this, I always made reference to, oh, it's that thing. Yeah. And apparently we never actually did it in the show, so that's what I was talking about, was this guy.
Go through the door. See, this is the area I'm talking about that I'm real sad about, because it's kind of interesting. Oh, hey, there's a door that you can talk to.
A celebration. A great night of celebration.
He sounded like the traitor in Fable 2.
I was gonna say, apparently the Joker lives there.
Excuse me. Hello, crows!
Hello.
Sweaty clothes!
A rumpled Yarnum hat.
Now that's befitting a king. Oh, I wish there was an outfit I thought was as absurd as...
Is this?
Well, I think it's just funny that he went from like looking like every other hunter besides, you know, how he looks, his face,
yeah,
to thinking he's king and wearing these fancy clothes, and I can't bring myself to break that character completely.
Well, yeah, there's no point, right? Like, sure, gear all like a clothing has stats, and sometimes it helps, but more often than not, it's your skill and experience with the game that will carry you through than the clothes you wear. There are very, very, very specific exceptions, like when I changed my equipment when we were dealing with the the Winter Maidens, just because I didn't want to die from Frenzy 3 times over. But otherwise, it's usually...
Ow, ow!
And this is the other thing too, like if you look at these guys, they're actually like dressed differently and stuff. Like this is a very fascinating side area that I think they might have intended to expand upon. Because there is a place where it feels like it could keep going, but it just stops. I know lots of people are happy with Bloodborne being like a standalone game, and as it is, and I love Bloodborne for that. But there's just so much plot potential and like so much with the aesthetic, because nothing else has this kind of aesthetic, that I'd love to have another game so we could like explore more of the world, see more of what they're capable of with this kind of design.
I know Miyazaki doesn't like doing sequels,
Yeah.
which is part of the problem. He didn't want to make Dark Souls 2, and he didn't actually make Dark Souls 2. He gave it to a different team while he worked on Bloodborne.
Yeah, by that.
And then Dark Souls 3 only existed by his hand because he didn't like how Dark Souls 2 came out.
Yeah.
So he wanted to, like, fix it. And then, yeah, now Elden Ring is his next big thing. You're right, that feels like a door I should be able to open.
Yeah. But it just kind of ends there.
This is the whole area?
Mostly. There should be like a, yeah, at the end of this hall.
The elevator?
Yeah. I see you've learned your lesson and always check the elevators now. So the reason this exists is if you don't kill the blood-starved beast, this is how you get around to opening the door.
Whee!
Because you would open this door ahead of you, but because you already killed the dude, you opened the door on the other side.
Ladder! I wonder if we went up here. I don't remember.
Probably. I don't really remember.
Nope. Whee!
I think there's a hat down that you can get for your messengers. Yep.
I forgot you could give them stuff. Hooray! Okay. Well, there is approximately 5 minutes-ish left in this episode. So I guess, can we get to the boss from the lantern in 5 minutes?
No. You're gonna have to progress your way through.
Well, then never mind. I was gonna say, well, we'll just jump cut ahead to Jordan and me ready to go.
Is there anything else that you could do as like a final thing?
I could try fighting the guy that's in the crow guy.
Oh yeah, go fight him. That'll be a good way to cap this episode off.
I'm going to die.
You're kind of, well, we'll see. I won't say anything yet. Probably just run past everything unless you want to fight it. Oh, it's not even the guy. I think it's for you, it's Eileen, isn't it?
Oh, it might be.
Yeah, it's for you, it's Eileen. It's
We never
supposed to
did
be.
Eileen's quest line because for
Yeah,
some
I don't
reason.
know why she didn't show up. She should have been there. It was really disappointing. You have an interesting conversation with her and everything at the end there. She's definitely one of my favorite hunters.
Were these always amygdalas?
Yep. Isn't it
feel
funny how little design aesthetics stand out to you now?
Hmm. Hello.
You probably want to not use a slow weapon like Beast Cutter. Beast Claws might be fine.
Yeah, I'll get this ready to go in case I need to rely on it, but... Here we go! Ooh, that's dirty!
Few hunters can resist the intoxication of the hunt. Look at you. Just the same as all the rest. The hunters instead. The nightmare will stand. Only I can stop this madness.
So the speculation is that she's finally gone nuts, which is unfortunate.
The beast cannot be stopped.
Yeah, you're a little over-leveled for this fight now.
That's okay.
I think she's technically statistically easier than the bloody Crow Canehurst. The fucking Crow Canehurst is a goddamn nightmare to fight.
Is death. Death to hunters.
But I mean, hey, I look at it this way: killing her is probably a mercy at this point. You know what this means, though, that you're finally gonna kill her, right?
I can get that outfit.
Yes.
Damn it. You know what? Thought for sure that would kill her.
Your next shot should.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I don't want to cheap out. I want to hit you. Come on. There.
You monsters.
I'm sorry, Eileen. I've only ever known you to be that person I fight and kill.
Which is so disappointing, because she's such a fucking cool hunter.
Well. Yeah, that's close enough. I guess next time, Jordan and I will continue in Murgo's loft.
See if you can look up now. Look the other side. Look down a bit, because we're trying to see where you came in. Is it broken now? I can't tell. Check the... Remember how you break through the glass? That's supposed to be up there. I've never actually thought about this. No, it's not broken. That's understandable. I thought it would have been really cute if they had made that design change after you broke it.
Alright, well, we'll see you guys next time. We're approaching the finale.
Pretty much.